Congratulations to the graduating class of 2020. We made it. Our individual accomplishments and hard work. Chicago raised me, but Madison made me. And I say that because of who I am as a person. People generally here just want you to be successful.
There is Rashard Griffith.
Rashard was one of the top high school recruits in the country coming out of Chicago. He was recruited by Stu Jackson. There was a lot to do in the media about the recruitment, that we even had a shot at it.
Well, I got recruited by all the big schools. I got recruited by Duke, Carolina, Kentucky, Ohio State, Georgetown, but I chose Wisconsin. 2 reasons. I wanted to do something special.
Rejected, and Griffith hardly looks like he even jumped.
Get Wisconsin back on the map in basketball sense, and to do something special with those 3. Howard Moore, Tracy Webster, and Michael Finley.
Control to Finley. Numbers 3-on-2 for the Badgers. Griffith. Incoming.
He really solidified and gave us an anchor, a presence inside offensively and defensively. He gave our program some branding of legitimacy that we hadn't had previously.
His first year, we ended up going to the NCAA tournament.
There's Stu Jackson right there. But what a terrific job he's done with this club.
Stu Jackson, in 2 years, he turned around. Think about it. He was here 1 year with Mike now. His second year, we got to the tournament. His third year, Stu was back in the NBA. But what saved everything was that they kept Stan Van Gundy as the head coach, which kept somebody for me that I trusted.
Griffith, fall away jumper.
Stan emphasized getting the ball, playing inside, more inside out, and teams focused on me a lot more. I think I averaged like almost 18 points a game, almost 11 rebounds a game, and 2.5 blocks sophomore year.
At that time, he did what a lot of young men do today, in that he wanted to pursue his dream and made the decision to leave the University of Wisconsin and turn professional.
I was selected 38th, second round by the Milwaukee Bucks. I was 19, talked to Coach Mike Dunleavy, who was the head coach at the time. Instead of me sitting on the bench, not getting a lot of playing time, how about I go overseas and go play a year or 2 and then come back? But nobody expected me to go overseas and do as well as I did.
At the time, Rashard was securing contracts internationally that in some cases were the dollar level amount above what he would have received as an NBA rookie. So I recall he was faced with the decision a couple of years as to whether or not to go into an NBA camp with a non-guaranteed contract versus having a guaranteed contract and income overseas.
When he came back to the States, he'd always stop by and see me and sit down and talk about his experiences. And I kept talking to him about when he finishes to come back here to get that degree.
I played 17 years professionally overseas. I had retired, and I promised my mother that I would finish my degree. Howard Moore was assistant coach here. He just told me, look, you ain't got nothing else to do. It's time to go get this done. That's it. But no more excuses to be made. Come on up here, get it done.
My eyes got watery because it's not an easy thing to go back and finish up after you've been done for a while. But I know Howard pushed that in. Come on, man, you can do it. Sometimes when you have that voice behind you, you can do it. I think about May 25th every day. And I'm just gonna remember the call that I got from Rashard, my brother, who lost family members, Jennifer and Jaden. They were everything to Howard.
When Howard got back to Madison after the accident, and I told him, I said, man, look, I'm just going to stop with school and I'll pick it up at a later date. And I'm going to help and be here for you. The first thing he told me, nope, you're not going to do that. You're going to finish what you started, just like we've been saying it. And then to add on to it, so even after Howard had his heart attack, I was telling Howard's mom, Trina's more, and things just kept getting worse. And I'm just going to stop. She's like, no. She had talked for about an hour just about me finishing school and stuff like that. That's why on senior night, Mr. and Mrs. Moore walked out with me.
I knew how difficult the decision was to come back to school and to be persistent and take those classes and go sit in classrooms where you can't fit in the desk because you're so large. You know, all the things that he had to put up with and all the things that he had to endure to get that degree, it just made me feel very proud.
Lifelong dream, fulfillment of a promise to my mother, to my brother Howard, to all those who supported me.
When he began, this new educational journey of his, and I just told him that when he graduates, that I would be there for him. And I told him how proud I was of him. So, unfortunately, when that day came, COVID had hit and, graduations were virtual. And the only way that I could honor him was to dial in and participate in the virtual graduation and send him a congratulatory note. But boy, oh boy, what an accomplishment by that man.